for tuning into another YouTube video. My intros are so horrible, and for some reason I'm not really good with my intros, but I'm gonna try to work on getting better with that. So in my last video that I posted, that actually isn't posted yet, I basically announced that I was pregnant with my second child. So I am having a girl. Like I was saying in my last video, I was like, please, 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 it would be so awesome if I could have a girl. And I am so happy that I get my girl. So I have my girl, I'm so excited. But basically in this video, I'm basically just gonna kind of give a recap of my first trimester. I currently, right now, I am in my second trimester. So I'm gonna give a recap of what went on during my first trimester and everything that entails that, and then we'll go from there. After I recorded that first video that I had posted, which was my announcement that I was having, having another baby, it just went downhill from there. And when I say downhill, not in a sense of like things went wrong, it's just that I just got really sick. I had really bad morning sickness. So I remember in my last video that I had posted, I was basically saying that I feel great, I feel fine, there's no issues, but I know that usually, like just from basing it off my pregnancy with my son, I know that usually around 6 to 8 weeks is when I really start to get that morning sickness. So I would say the symptom that I started to experience was obviously nausea. So I was very nauseous. Like every day I would just feel nauseous, and it's not that I was throwing up, because I was throwing up. There was a period of time where I was throwing up like 5, 6, 7 times a day, but just that feeling of having to throw up before you even throw up was what I was experiencing. So being nauseous all day long. There is some things that did help me out, and I actually will introduce those things that helped me get through the first trimester, just so that way you guys can know what they were. And on Amazon, which is like my best friend, I went on Amazon and I started to research morning sickness things, and I found something that helped me out significantly. I would not have been able to make it through my first trimester without this. So this right here is called Pink Stork, like, and it's literally, I only have like 2 or 3 left. I don't need them anymore because I'm past that stage of throwing up and being nauseous, but this is what I use to really help me out. So it's Pink Stork Morning Sickness Sweets Organic Drop Lozenge. So basically it helps relieve nausea. What I would do literally like every morning, but when I first, like the first thing I did when I first got out of bed, when I woke up, was literally like, before doing anything, because I would just immediately when I wake up, I would just feel like, ugh, like that feeling of having to throw up, and it's a horrible feeling, like especially when you have to work, it's a horrible feeling. So what I did was I ordered these. They came, obviously I have Amazon Prime, so they came in 2 days. But basically what I did was, I'll just show you guys what it is. But basically they're just like hard candies. My son was eating, he was eating some, so there's some that's loose in there. But this basically what it is. It's like a little candy. You open it, they're like ginger. They have ginger in them, which I'm not a fan of ginger. I don't really like ginger, but they make it to where it doesn't really taste as gingery. There's other flavors, I guess, mixed with this to make it not as potent as it normally would be. But anyway, so I would just literally, when I first wake up in the morning, I would literally just suck on this. Like I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, whatever time I wake up, I would just, this would be the first thing I put in my mouth, this, because it just immediately takes away that nauseous feeling. If I was throughout the day, if I was still feeling nauseous, I would literally just suck on these all day, and it really helped. Like if I could say what one thing helped get me through the first trimester, I would say this, the Pink Stork right here. I will put a link down below where I got it from. Obviously I got it from Amazon, but I'll put the link of the exact pricing and everything below, so that way you guys can, if you want to check it out, you can check it out as well. Another thing that I got that I didn't really use as much is because I didn't really like the way they tasted, but I do believe that they will help you as well, is these Preggy Pops right here. So I'm trying to I don't know if it was gonna focus, but it's the Preggy Pops. Let me just show you from back. Oh my gosh. Okay, there it is. Preggy Pop Drops. So these are Preggy Pop Drops. These are the same thing as, pretty much the same thing as this right here. The only difference is that these have like different flavors in them. I personally didn't really like the way they tasted. That's the reason why I didn't really use them. But I believe these definitely help as well, because I did suck on a couple of them and they helped. But if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely go with the Pink Stork. But these right here, they're natural, drug-free. They contains vitamin B6, which does help with morning sickness. And they have 2 flavors. They have sour raspberry and sour lemon. So this right here, I will link it down below as well, just in case somebody wants to try it, because it, like I said, it works, but it's definitely didn't work as good as this. And I think honestly it's probably because I like the way these taste better than these. But they pretty much do the same thing, help you with nausea. So I had really bad nausea. Like, I had really bad nausea. I would throw up at the mainly not smells but certain tastes. So like if I would taste like something, like mainly me, like I love orange juice. Like I love breakfast. So I would eat breakfast in the morning, and then when I would drink orange juice, like just me, as soon as I would drink the orange juice, I would just throw it up. So I would throw up, I would say about 5-6 times a day, which, I mean, it was miserable at the time, but now that I'm out of it, you know, now that that stage is gone, I'm fine now. It's, you know, it's kind of like forgotten, but I would throw up a lot. There was times where I would literally be crying, like, I can't do this, I cannot. Hopefully I don't have that, because you know how like some pregnant women, they have like the premises, which is where you have like the severe nausea the whole pregnancy. I was like, if this is what it's gonna be like, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna just be miserable this whole pregnancy. But luckily it went away. Eventually it did go away. I mean, it took a while for it to go away. Like I was sick for a while. I would say up until a week. I really started to feel better like around week, I would say 17, like fully 100%, like nausea gone, all that just really gone at around 17 weeks, which is out of the first trimester. So that's pretty much counted towards the second trimester. But anyways, the second symptom that I had that is so, oh my gosh, this is a symptom that I felt with my son too, and it's just so miserable. It's probably, out of all the symptoms, like I would rather feel nauseous, I would rather throw up all day than to feel bloated. Like, and when I say bloated, I'm saying like, normally, this is TMI, but everybody knows that pregnancy videos sometimes could be TMI. But with you being pregnant, or just in general, normally you should have a bowel movement about every 1 to 2 days. When you're pregnant, it kind of slows down your digestive system, so you don't really you don't go to the bathroom as often as you normally would. So what I would do is I would literally like eat, because I'll eat a lot. Like even before I was pregnant, I kind of eat a lot. But so I would eat, and then I wouldn't go to the bathroom. So just that feeling of like, basically it feels like your stomach is gonna explode because it's so full, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So there's times where I would eat so much and my stomach would get so full that I would just have that feeling to throw up, because it wouldn't go anywhere. Like I couldn't go to the bathroom or anything like that. But that probably was one of the worst symptoms, is being bloated, feeling bloated. Another symptom that I had that's really bad, that's more I guess you could say makes me self-conscious than anything, is my skin is getting like really bad. Like I don't really do a lot. I mean, all I do pretty much is wash my face twice a day with soap. When I'm wearing makeup, I make sure not to sleep in my makeup. But ever since I found out I was pregnant, my face has been breaking out. Like, look. It's breaking out like that, and you can't really tell because it is getting better, but like these bumps, they just come it just come for no reason. Like I'll treat my face, and then tomorrow, the next day, I'll come and there's another bump, and it's just like I'm gonna just let it be. I'm gonna let my face just bump out, and then once I have my baby, we'll go from there. We'll do skin treatments or whatever I do to get this, back right. But anyways, I think it had a lot to do with well, a lot of people say that when you have girls, they just take all your beauty away, and that's how I was starting to feel. I was really starting to feel like ugly. I feel like she's taking my beauty away, but I mean, it's getting better, so I can't complain. When I was pregnant with my son, I did not have that at all, but I got a lot of acne. I mean, the first trimester wasn't horrible. I mean, in the beginning, it was, but once you get over that hurdle, you'll be fine. I know, like, in the beginning, I would just literally have my app on my phone, like the What to Expect app, and I would literally, like, how many days do I have until I get out of the first trimester? Like, that's how miserable I was. I was counting down the days, like, oh, I'm on this week. Okay, I got this many weeks left. I got this many days left. But once it, like, literally, and it's crazy because people, like, I would watch YouTube videos or even just talk to people, and they would just say, it's just gonna go away. It's gonna go away. And I'm just like, how? This is not possible. It's not possible to this just go away. But literally, one day I woke up at around 17, 16 weeks, and it was just gone. A lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people do not talk about how sometimes how miserable it could be in the beginning. But it's for a purpose. I would have to tell myself, like, don't complain, because there's a lot of women. Honestly, it's a blessing to be able to carry a child, because there's a lot of women that deserve and really would be great mothers. They can have kids. I would always try to tell myself, like, think positive, like, don't complain about it. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I feel so much better. I feel like I'm getting more positive. I feel like I'm getting more I'm more happier, I'm more healthier. I don't feel as I don't know, I guess as sick. And I felt, like I said, I was feeling like she's taking all my beauty. I feel ugly. I feel like a blob. But like I said, I feel better now. So it's definitely not, that way anymore. I feel a lot better now. But yeah, that's pretty much in the first trimester. I mean, I didn't really plan this video out, so I may not have like said every single thing. But if there's something that I missed out, I will definitely put it in the description box down below, or I might even kind of edit it and add that in this video. But I just wanted to just say that, I mean, anybody that's going through the first trimester that feels like this is not going to be over, feel like this is a miserable experience, it is definitely something that eventually will pass, and it'll be worth it. Because to me, I personally feel like, not all the time I'm saying that, oh, if you're sick then that's healthy, but usually if you're still not feeling well, if you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, then that usually is a sign of a healthy pregnancy, because that lets you know that your baby is still there and still moving and doing its own thing. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.